Superfood Evolution presents Shiitake mushrooms. 2 big benefits. Plus, are they a source of vitamin D? Shiitake mushrooms are by far one of the world's most popular edible mushrooms, second only to the common white mushroom. Lentinula edodes, formerly Lentinus edodes, known for their rich and robust umami flavor and meaty texture, are utilized extensively in East Asian foods and cherished as a gourmet variety by chefs around the world. Shiitake has the traditional cap and stem mushroom look that most people are familiar with. They are frequently found in markets next to agaricus bisporous species such as cremini, portobello, and white button mushrooms. However, unlike these common mushroom types, they are considered both a culinary as well as a medicinal mushroom variety. Besides the delicious savory and earthy taste that shiitake provides to any meal, from a health perspective, there are other major reasons why you might want to include them in your diet. 2 big benefits of shiitake mushrooms. Number 1, shiitake contains lentinin beta-glucans. One of the major health-encouraging compounds found in Lentinula edodes mushrooms is lentinin, a beta-1,3 beta-glucan polysaccharide complete with highly structured beta-1,6 branching side chains. Regular consumption of shiitake mushrooms is often prized as a fungal ally to immune functions, and lentinin is one of the researched active compounds that gives shiitake its immunomodulatory actions. Lentinula edodes and its derived polysaccharides have been shown to enhance immunity and improve gut health in mice tested. Beta-glucans are specifically absorbed in the gut, where they work with the gut-associated lymphatic tissue, a major component of proper immune responses. In other science, dried shiitake was shown to also improve immunity in human subjects. A healthy immune system can be our best line of defense against illness, so it's important to do what we can, i.e., healthy diet and lifestyle practices to encourage its optimal functioning. Widely available either fresh or dried, shiitake is one of the most convenient to use out of all of the medicinal mushroom varieties. Yes, species like chaga, coriolis, or reishi are more therapeutically potent, but shiitake can be more appropriate for everyday culinary uses. How to use shiitake for highest health potentials. Raw, uncooked shiitake is not as beneficial or as tasty. Heating it via steaming, sautéing, or simmering methods not only helps to emphasize its favorable flavors, but also releases these discussed nutritive polysaccharides. Thus, liquid broths with shiitake are ideal for the highest concentrated micronutrients. This is in fact the traditional way shiitake is served in many East Asian cultures in miso soup or noodle bowls, for example. Shiitake dashi broth is also made by soaking dried mushrooms in water or heating them to a near boil. Dried shiitake powders are another alternative. It can be simply added to soups and stews or when making homemade vegetable stock. Sometimes shiitake is also incorporated as part of an extract blend formula, offering greater beta-glucan diversity, which may be more suitable depending on your health goals. Number 2, shiitake and its iridodenine compound. There have been lots of past and present research on the benefits of shiitake for its support to the cardiovascular system. This is because shiitake contains a unique compound called iridodenine, which is known to encourage reduced blood cholesterol levels. Iridodenine is believed to impart lipid metabolism and lower triglycerides by helping the liver process them more efficiently. In a 2021 trial on individuals with borderline high cholesterol, participants consuming shiitake cereal bars showed a 10% reduction. Iridodenine and its cholesterol-lowering potentials is found in dried shiitake or fresh shiitake caps and stems. Appreciated by both omnivores and vegans alike, shiitake's dense, meaty texture and rich depth of flavor provides a nice accompaniment to many meat-based dishes. Moreover, they also make an ideal ingredient in vegetarian plant-based burgers, another win-win when you're wanting to decrease the number of cholesterol-rich foods in the diet. About shiitake and its vitamin D content. Mushrooms are often found on the vitamin D food list, as most do contain this nutrient. Mushrooms, like shiitake, get vitamin D the same way that humans do, by taking in ultraviolet sunlight. Quality cultivated mushrooms that are exposed to ultraviolet light at the end of harvest are especially high in vitamin D2, which it converts from the ergosterol content found in the mushrooms. The mushroom gills pull in the highest vitamin D2 when exposed to artificial UV light or sun-dried face up. Dried mushrooms using these techniques can be especially concentrated. What is vitamin D good for? Vitamin D itself is an essential vitamin needed for efficient absorption of the minerals calcium, magnesium, and phosphate, vital for bone health. It is also needed for many other biological processes, especially immune functions. The two types of vitamin D are vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, and vitamin D2, ergocalciferol. The most natural source for humans is through sun exposure, specifically UVB radiation, in which vitamin D3 is synthesized via the skin. Mushrooms as a vitamin D source. Both vitamins D3 and D2 can also be consumed through dietary intake using supplements or foods. Vitamin D3 is found in sources like animal products, seafood, lichen, and fish oil. Vitamin D2 is found in sources like yeast, seaweed, algae, as well as mushrooms like fresh or dried shiitake. Generally, vitamin D3 is identified to have a greater uptake in the body and can potentially remain in the bloodstream for longer periods compared to vitamin D2. Therefore, it is often the recommended choice as a dietary supplement. However, in 2019 research, vitamin D2 from shiitake mushroom powder was shown to increase bone mineral density, so there is some evidence of beneficial uptake. Likewise, in other investigations on mushrooms as a possible vitamin D source, it was shown that vitamin D enhanced mushrooms contain high amounts of vitamin D2 and were suggested useful for preventing deficiency of this nutrient. Our conclusion is that both vitamin D sources, D3 and D2, which includes shiitake, can be beneficial to round out the diet, along with safe amounts of regular sunlight exposure on the skin. Fresh or reconstituted dried shiitake can be utilized in sautés, stir-fries, or added to soups and sauces. Precautions. Generally, shiitake has no toxic side effects when ingested and is considered a safe food to consume on a regular basis. On very rare occasions, however, some people experience an allergic reaction to raw shiitake, which can cause a rash called shiitake dermatitis. Consult your healthcare provider before using shiitake mushroom or extracts, especially if you are pregnant, nursing, have a serious medical condition, or are taking any medications. Thanks for watching! For more in-depth info, as well as top quality sources of shiitake products, be sure and follow the links in the description box below this video. Please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And be sure and check out these other informational videos.